In certain market conditions, some of these things may not be as important. However, if you prepare your house to sell, your house will do much better on the market. Today we're going to talk about how to get your house ready to sell. This is Mark Martin with Keller Williams Western Upstate in Anderson, South Carolina. Today we're going to talk about how to get your house ready to sell. Now, again, there are some markets where, like a seller's market, like in the market that we're currently in as I'm making this video, where the conditions are weighted towards the seller. And many people think that they don't have to do as much to get their house ready. However, again, if you will make a little bit of effort, you will be able to put your house in a better footing to do a much better job on the market. It doesn't necessarily increase the value of your house to clean it up, to get it repaired, to get it ready, but it does make it more marketable and it does make it more presentable. And that in turn increases your chances of getting better offers. I would still recommend, even in a hot market, working to prepare your house to sell so that you can sell it for the best price possible. So we're going to look at 6 things to do to prepare your house to sell. 6 actions that you can take. First, you need to look at your house through the eyes of a buyer. Again, look at your house through the eyes of a buyer. You know, when I was a kid, we had a refrigerator, and the seal on the refrigerator, the refrigerator got old, and the seal, just the gasket around the edge of the door at the bottom of it, it wasn't connecting anymore. It was warped. The door was a little bit warped. And, you know, instead of going out at the time and buying a new refrigerator, it just wasn't in the cards to do that at the time for the family. And so what did we do? We just started kicking the bottom of the door to make it close. And so we'd gotten to such a habit, we would go to other people's houses and we would close the door and kick the bottom of the refrigerator door because we just got used to it at our house. And a lot of that happens when we live in a house. We've been in it for 3, 4, maybe 5 years or more. There are things about your house that you're just used to. You don't even think about it anymore. Try to take those lenses off for just a second. Walk through your house as if you're considering buying it again. Walk through your house and look at it through the eyes of a buyer. If you'll do that, if you'll take the time to do that and make some notes, you will be able to know what you need to do to get your house ready so that people have that wow factor when they walk into your house. You need to think about what buyers want. What do buyers want? Well, anybody that's going to buy your house is trying to solve some sort of problem. They have something in their current situation that they want to change. They may be a first-time home buyer that's tired of renting, and they want to be starting to build their own equity in paying their own mortgage and not someone else's. They may have a growing family and want to get something that's bigger, has more rooms, has more space for their family. You know, some people have to relocate from one area of the country to another just simply because of their work is moving them. They're looking to solve some sort of problem. There may be a feature that they're missing, like not enough storage or no family room, or, you know, a busy highway that they want to get away from. You want to think about, what does your house offer a buyer? Walk through, look at it through the eyes of a buyer. You want that buyer, when they come into your house, as you're thinking about this, think about the fact that you want the buyer to come through your house and not be distracted by clutter, by things not being done well. You want to take away those hindrances that will keep somebody from wanting to buy your house. Step number 2, declutter. Yes, go through your house, and again, we all collect stuff. You want to get rid of, either give it away, throw it away, or put it in storage. You got to get rid, or sell. You got to get rid of the clutter. Declutter the house. Number 3, depersonalize. Depersonalize. Again, you want the buyer to see themselves in the house. You don't want them to go through and just think about who you are, what kind of job you have, or I know you love the wedding pictures that are up. Those are important to you. My wife and I have those pictures in our house. They're up. But if we were going to list our house, we would take those down. Maybe put up some generic photography, some generic kind of decor. Go to Hobby Lobby, get some cheap sayings, something that will depersonalize the house. You want them not to be distracted by pictures of you. You want them to see themselves in the house. This may be difficult, especially when there's an emotional attachment to, say, a picture or the marks on the wall where you measured your child's growth, or those kind of things. But as much as you can, try to depersonalize the house. It'll help. Number 4, clean. Now, all of us are in different places and how much we like. Some of us are very neat freaks, and this will not be hard for you at all. Others of us tend more toward being, letting things go a little bit. Whether you're going to do it yourself or hire a cleaner, it's very important that you clean your house. Wipe the walls, get the kids' handprints off of things. Clean the house, again, so that does not... Again, your house isn't necessarily worth any more or any less, clean or not clean. But a buyer's going to come through, and they're going to see smudges, or they're going to see dirt here and there. And in their mind, they're deducting value in their mind and what they're willing to pay and how attractive the house is to them. Number 5, repair. Go through, look at things that are broken, fix them. Now, again, you may be at this point in the video and you're thinking, oh my goodness, this is a lot. Again, this is the ideal world. We want to ideally get it in the best shape possible so that we can get the best amount of money that we can and sell it as quickly as possible as well. So go through and repair. It might even be worth it to hire an inspector. Most contracts have the buyer will hire somebody, not all, but the buyer will hire an inspector to come through and see if there's anything wrong with the house, anything that's broken, any of the main systems of the house that are not functioning properly. Why not take a step ahead of that and be proactive? And in fact, when we bought the house that we're living in, the seller did that. They had an inspection. They repaired everything on there that would be of concern. We had an inspection anyway when we bought it, but everything was already fixed. What peace of mind that gave us. You give peace of mind to your buyers. That's an idea. You might want to do that. You might not. And then finally, don't forget the exterior. Don't forget the outside. If there's some landscaping needs, take a little bit of time to do that. Now, again, some people, we have to sell our house and it's just an immediate need. We've got to do it now. And you may not have time to do all of this. This is in an ideal world. But if you're in a position where you don't have time to fix everything, again, hire an agent, get them out there, have them give you the advice, see what the comparables show, what they think the pricing strategy should be, and see if that's going to meet your needs. Hope this has been a help to you. Let me know in the comments if this has been a help, or let me know anything else you'd like to have a video on. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope that I can help you be a success in your next real estate steps.